Plus, the executive chef of one of the Valley's newest restaurants stops by to share his tips for grilling fish.
Well, it is that time of the year people are getting outside and they are grilling, and we've got some yummy stuff to grill up today. This is Matt McLinn, and he is with The Grind. There he is. How you doing today?
Very good, thank you.
We are cooking up something that I've really never had before. We're cooking up some trout.
Yeah, we do a lot of sandwiches and steaks and fish, and today we're going to do something a little more fun with the whole roasted trout. It's an everyday rainbow trout you can get locally or your grocery stores. It's very, very simple and not very expensive. So.
Okay, I think that's key right about now.
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's see how we're going to make this.
Okay.
We are grilling it up, and you guys have been in business for, what, 5 weeks now?
5 weeks now. We're babies, and everything's going very well.
Great.
Everything's going real smooth. We're pretty busy, so it's fantastic. Kind of the star of our show is our 1,000-degree ovens. So we burn everything on coal very, very, very hot to get a good sear and flavor. And we're going to try and replicate that today on the grill. Okay,
so we're cooking the trout with his little head on and
his
tail.
Little head on, which provides a little bit more flavor.
Okay.
As well as, presentation for a restaurant. What we're going to do is put a little bit of fine flour on here. Salt and pepper like you would anything.
Oh, that looks pretty easy.
It's very, very easy. The flour is just going to kind of keep it from burning depending on how hot your oven is. Like in the restaurant, we wouldn't do that because it's unnecessary.
Okay.
It's so hot. For additional flavor, we're going to put in a fresh bay leaf, a sprig of thyme, and just a little bit more salt.
And you guys are doing everything there organic, or you try to get all organic?
We try and do all local as much as possible.
Local, that is the key. I'm really big on local.
And I am as well as hormone-free beef. We actually order from Harris Ranch in Northern California. It's hormone-free, never beef, grass-fed, and it just makes for a lot of great flavor, as well as we know what we're getting, because, it's awful all the stuff they're putting in meats and stuff these days. So.
Exactly, it's sort of scary. Let's talk about what people can expect when they go into the Grind. I tell you, I hear the Grind and I think it's a coffee house. So if people have passed by it, it's not a coffee house.
No,
what do you guys serve there?
I've heard it a couple times. Really, the concept is a small fun, something you'd find in Chicago or New York and Paris as far as small, tight, comfy. We're really a bar first, and we want to surprise you with our great food. So we want it to be neighborhood, everyday, kind of, anybody can come in and just relax and have a good old time. And then, oh my God, the food's fantastic.
Yeah, well, and I'm looking at your chef attire here. It doesn't look like the norm.
This is what we did. I put all my staff in this shirt. We're very casual. We have fun. You'll see some tattoos in the restaurant. Very professional, great group of people, but we're casual as well. So.
Right. I know Denise, our producer, says, "Where'd you get the fish?" And he goes, "The one on my arm."
That's right.
No, that one. It's local. It's a local fish.
And it is local fish.
Now, you said this is rainbow trout or brown trout? Or?
This is actually brown trout. You can use, like we talked about earlier, you can use rainbow trout, brown trout, white trout, pink trout.
What's the difference between, do they all have different flavors?
They're all very mild in flavor, easy to cook, not very fishy. They're very, very relative. So, your average consumer wouldn't really be able to tell the difference. But yeah, some are sweeter, some are a little more fishy. If they're wild, they have a lot more flavor as opposed to the farm-raised stuff. Okay, so this is, normally what I'd do, I'd close this up and keep it as hot as possible. So when you're doing it at home, keep the door closed, rip it at like 500, 600 degrees if you can. And you're gonna get that sear that we're talking about, like we do at the restaurant. So again, we're just trying to replicate.
It's cooking up really fast.
It's cooking up very quick. All I gotta do is close this lid right now.
Okay.
And it will be about 2 minutes.
Okay, we have about 30 seconds left, so let's see what we can do to finish this up.
Well, today what we're doing, in the restaurant we serve a lot of stuff with watercress. So these is Sausalito Springs organic watercress. And we would lightly dress that with just a little bit of malt vinegar.
Don't you need that with all fish, right?
You do.
I think all fish
you need something light and refreshing for sure, particularly this time of year. And today we're going to do watercress, and we're happy to be serving it today with braised celery. So all this is really is hearts of celery. You'd pick up all the heart stems, braise it in a little bit of water and olive oil, and serve it with a nice refreshing salad.
Looks beautiful. All right, Matt, thank you very much. I'm going to try this here in just a few minutes. The Grind is located at 40th Street in Camelback in Phoenix, and you can give them a call. The number is really easy. It's 602-95-GRIND. You like trout? You like fish?
I love it.
Good.
I couldn't stay away from the food. Are you kidding? I smelled it in the studio, so I came running.